7 Action News This Morning starts right now.
The grand reopening. The giant slide on Belle Isle once again opening after being shut down early due to potentially dangerous conditions. How riders can safely enjoy themselves.
Also, the clock is ticking. A judge telling the Justice Department to release a redacted affidavit used to justify the FBI's raid of former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home. How long the DOJ has to make that document public.
Plus, calling for an investigation. The rough arrest of a Pontiac woman going viral. The message from the woman's family as to why she shouldn't be behind bars this morning.
And of course, the 7 things you can do in the D this weekend.
Oh,
Everybody's
yes.
looking forward to that. Good morning, all your early risers. Thank you so much for being with us. TGIF, it's August 26th. I'm Alicia Smith.
And I'm Keenan Smith. And of course, we have a lot going on this morning, but very few things are more important than the forecast when folks are trying to get up and get out, particularly when the radar is busy.
I know it. And here we are. For some people, this is their last weekend of summer, Kevin.
I know it. You know, whether that's exciting to you or, you're bummed out, it's still going to be a really, really nice weekend. The weather looks great this morning. We have had a couple of spotty light showers, but it's not a big deal. It's not a day ruiner. And honestly, I think you're fine even without an umbrella. There will be a couple of showers out there, most of which, though, are pretty light. They don't last long. So right now, the temperatures are in the mid-60s. In Ann Arbor at 65, Mount Clemens and Howell 67, and Pontiac about 68 degrees. Yesterday got up to 86. The day before was 87. Today, the high will be 80 degrees. Now, going back to really the end of June, we've only had 4 days with a high temperature below 80 degrees. So basically 4 days in the 70s. 2 of them were August 13th and 14th, and we had 2 others in July. But today a high of 80 degrees. That makes it one of the coolest days that we've had over the last couple of months. We're looking at a couple of spotty showers. Again, right now, the biggest shower I'm looking at is around Raisinville, just approaching Monroe, M125 and 24 approaching Carlton, Newport, Woodland Beach area, and around northern Monroe County, southern Wayne County. A couple of spotty showers there. This afternoon, they'll be drying out, though. Falling humidity, high of 80, decreasing clouds, a really comfortable Friday evening to kick off the weekend.
Overall, traffic is looking good. If we're taking a look at traffic downriver area, northbound I-75 from Southfield, following that up to the Ambassador Bridge. That's a 6-minute drive, so we are looking good there. Maybe you're heading towards the airport this morning, going on a tropical vacation. Hopefully you are.
There we
Westbound I-94, I know, I'm manifesting for our viewers. Westbound I-94 from Southfield Freeway to I-275, that's an 8-minute drive. A live look now at our roads. One of our MDOT cameras here at 696 in Groesbeck. This is in the Warren area where traffic's moving smoothly.
All right. Thank you so much, Allie. Well, speaking of moving smoothly, the Belle Isle slide is reopening to the public today. You may remember it was shut down last week because riders were flying down that slide, literally catching air.
Yeah, but now the DNR says that it has addressed the problem, and they've even launched a new safety video to show folks how to properly slide down the Belle Isle slide.
All right, I want to see that video. 7 Action News reporter Peter Maxwell is live for us this morning on Belle Isle. And Peter, how are they controlling this speed?
Well, one of the big things is that they're telling people to lean forward and not do the rockaway and lean back, because that is what is really making people literally catch air. They're also scrubbing the surface and putting water down the slide in between riders.
The Belle Isle slide has inspired a new rap song, and Detroit rapper G-Mac Cash did not let his talent on Instagram go to waste.
Hey, you can break your back on the giant slide. You can even break your neck on the...
And there's a new t-shirt calling attention to the massive ride and the speed associated with it that had some folks concerned, like Brandon Montgomery. Montgomery had seen the footage of kids going airborne on the ride last weekend.
When I seen it, it was kind of fast.
The DNR who runs the slide said in a video they removed most of the wax that caused the speed concerns. They also posted a video online showing folks how to properly ride the slide.
Biggest thing, you just got to lean forward and stay leaning forward and hold on tight.
Jasmine Blanchard is another parent 7 Action News spoke with about the slide.
Seen the songs in the video, it's pretty funny. But yeah, it does look a little dangerous though.
The current slide has been in operation for about 6 years, according to the DNR, and over the last 6 years, it had over 30,000 people go down it without injury.
Now, the frequent flyer program with the Belle Isle slide is no longer going to be, well, you can't collect those frequent flyer miles anymore, since what they're doing to make sure that people don't catch air. And the slide will be open for the next 2 weeks on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. And it's a $1 ride, and you must be 48 inches or taller to go down that slide. So, well, they're taking care of the problem, and they're making sure people don't catch any more air. Back to you all in the studio.
You know what, Peter, ever since the slide had opened and everybody saw those aerial pictures, we've been hearing stories from people who remember decades ago going down this slide and having, well, similar experiences. So now that everybody knows how to slide it, we'll see how it goes today. Hopefully it goes perfectly. Thank you so much for that live update, Peter.
Well, time is winding down for the Justice Department. It's facing a deadline to release the redacted affidavit underpinning the FBI search of Mar-a-Lago.
A judge ordered the release of the documents by noon today. Federal prosecutors are investigating potential violations by former President Donald Trump after the FBI seized classified documents from his estate. The DOJ claims that making the affidavit used in the search public could jeopardize the investigation and the safety of witnesses.
It's an effort to strike a balance by the magistrate between, on one hand, the government's desire to keep its investigation intact and public's interest in knowing what this is all about.
Well, the same judge that approved the search says the department has proposed redactions, quote, tailored to serve the government's legitimate interest in the integrity of the ongoing investigation.
Well, victims badly injured in the auto accidents are celebrating legal victory this morning, but the battle is far from over. The Court of Appeals ruled major changes in the law do not apply to those who were catastrophically injured before the summer of 2019. It reverses severe cuts in long-term care for about 18,000 people, but the ruling is not the last word. Insurance companies are expected to appeal to the Michigan Supreme Court.
Well, the Pontiac City Council is now asking for the investigation of a violent arrest. It was all caught on cell phone video and has since gone viral. We do want to warn you, the video we're about to show you may be tough to watch. Here you can see two Oakland County Sheriff's deputies repeatedly punching a woman who is mentally ill, according to her family. The Sheriff's Office says the deputies used closed hand strikes to stop biting. Both deputies had visible bite marks on their arms and legs. The woman's family says the punches went too far and lasted too long.
Not the fact that she's my mother, and it's not the fact that she's black. It's the fact that she was a human being and she was treated like that.
Well, the woman suffered a black eye and is still in the Oakland County Jail facing 6 charges and being held on more than $50,000 bond. The 2 officers involved have not been suspended. Meantime, in West Michigan, 2 Grand Rapids police officers are on leave this morning over their response to a break-in. We're told the 2 officers were responding to a car break-in. Police say once the officers arrived at the scene, the suspect took off running. They say the suspect then stopped and pointed a weapon at them. And Grand Rapids PD says that's when both officers began shooting, hitting the man multiple times. We're told he's in serious condition this morning, but is expected to survive. All right, time now is 5:08. The importance of a good night's sleep.
Yeah, the health benefits teenagers get beyond feeling rested after a full 7 hours of sleep. Plus, Chick-fil-A issuing a warning about some of its popular items, the allergy that the items could accidentally trigger.
And I'm tracking just a few rain showers this morning. They will be spotty. They won't last very long, but a couple of showers out there. We're going to look at falling humidity and just how great it's going to feel in the forecast going through the weekend coming up.
A live look now at our roads. I-96 in Grand River. You can see traffic moving smoothly here. No crashes to tell you about. You're watching 7 Action News this morning on this Friday morning.
.512 is the time now. We do have an important health alert for those who have sensitivity to dairy products.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A says some of its grilled nuggets and fillets contain a dairy allergen.
Yeah, and the fast food giant supplier accidentally added the ingredient. to the Chick-fil-A recipe, impacting locations nationwide. And while the dairy item won't matter to most customers, it does pose a threat to people with related allergies. Chick-fil-A says that it is taking actions towards preventing mistakes like this going forward.
Well, teenagers who don't get enough sleep may be at higher risk of obesity. That's according to a study from the European Society of Cardiology. Researchers say teenagers who get less than 7 hours of sleep are nearly twice as likely to have a BMI, placing them in the category of overweight or obese. It's recommended that teens get at least 8 hours of sleep each night. Insufficient sleep is linked to other health conditions as well, like high blood pressure and diabetes.
Time now, it's 5:13, important speech.
Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell is set to speak at the Fed's annual meeting. What investors hope to learn.
Plus, hiking the price. Ford once again taking orders for its popular Mustang Mach-E. How much more this model will cost compared to last year? You're watching 7 Action News this morning.
Well, happening today, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell will deliver his keynote speech at the Fed's annual meeting.
And investors are watching very closely. They're hoping to find clues about what the Fed's next move is going to be.
Now, the central bank has hiked interest rates 4 times since March, and analysts expect another rate hike in September. But at this point, it's not clear how much of a hike we should expect.
Mortgage rates in the U.S. are rising. The average rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage is up nearly 5.6% this week. According to Freddie Mac, that's almost twice the rate from last year, although it is down from June. Real estate agents say that the high mortgage rates are stopping some potential home buyers from making purchases. 18 minutes now past 5 a.m. as we take a live look over downtown Detroit. So many things to do in the D this weekend. You got Hug Detroit Day on Sunday where they're having a block party. They're giving away school supplies. It's at Black Bottom Park, Hazel Park Art Fair, Encanto the Sing-Along at Pine Knob, Michigan May Festival, Novi Taco Festival. The list goes on. Just go to WXYZ.com for 7 things to do in the D.
Every time I hear about that taco festival, I start thinking, what am I going to cut out of my weekend so I can get to the taco festival?
And every time you guys mention the Encanto sing-along, you guys are asking me if I'm going.
That's his, his favorite song.
We got that just coming out of the windows of our house every single night. So, we don't need to go to that. But weather looks great. So I'll tell you that if you're going, it's going to be great. I know parents too probably up this early in the morning too, if you have little kids that want to head to that. But we have great weather this weekend. Now this morning starting out with a few rain showers, not a big deal. And keep in mind, again, we've been so well below average for rain this summer. Any rain is a good thing, but it's not widespread. It's spotty, and the showers won't last very long, but we'll get the chance of a rain shower all the way until about 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon, so through the morning. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s, still hanging on 71 degrees in Detroit. Yesterday got up to 86. And this week, 86, 87, 84, 83, and 80 degrees. Today's high is going to be 80 degrees. So the coolest only since Sunday, but we only had 2 days this month stay below 80 degrees. That was Saturday the 13th and the 14th that weekend, where it was only 73 degrees with some rain. So this morning, here's what our radar looks like on the rain, and just a couple, again, spotty or isolated showers moving west to east. But this shower is by far the heaviest that we're looking now, just approaching Woodland Beach, Newport area over I-75. That's moving west to east, and this may clip far southern Wayne County, may just stay south of the Grosse Ile area in Gibraltar, but in northeastern Monroe County, a shower there that's moving west to east. A couple more showers will be possible, may pop up at any time throughout the morning. Otherwise, a lot more clouds this morning, fewer clouds this afternoon with falling humidity this afternoon. High of 80 degrees today, and it's going to feel comfortable this evening. No worries about rain for Friday evening or Friday night plans. It's going to be great. If you're going to Pine Knob, Keith Urban tonight, comfortable 7 p.m. temperature, 72 degrees, clearing skies, nice and cool overnight with a low of 59 degrees tonight. And guess what? Tomorrow the humidity is going to stay low, and it's going to be a comfortable day tomorrow, high of 81. Sunday it heats up to 87. It gets hotter Monday, and it's going to be muggy Monday, high of 88 degrees, 85 Tuesday. They would cool down Wednesday and Thursday. Chance of storms goes up Monday and Tuesday. After the rain, it's going to be drier, cooler, and more comfortable Wednesday and Thursday going into the month of September.
Well, we have some work happening north of Hall in Macomb County that could slow you down this weekend. and northbound, southbound Van Dyke from 21 mile to 25 mile. Only one lane open both Saturday and Sunday in between the hours of 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. So a heads up here, could be slow moving. As for the roads right now, looking good. Let's take a live at RM cameras. I-275 and Northline. You can see traffic moving smoothly here. No crashes out there slowing you down.
Thank you very much, Ellie. 521 and our consumer alert. Ford Motor Company is reopening the order books for its Mustang Mach-E with a price hike. The mandatory destination charge for the electric SUV has risen by $200 to $1,300 for every single vehicle, and each 2023 trim level now costs about $3,000 to $8,000 more. Ford blames the increases on material costs and pressure from supply chain issues. Some of the 2023 models will include key features like the extended range battery, the Copilot 360 suite, and a few new colors.
It's a great ride.
You've driven it.
Yes,
right?
I've driven it, yeah.
I drove it like for a minute.
It's a lot of fun to drive. Our time now is 5:22. A clearer picture at QB.
That's right. The Michigan Wolverines have yet to name a starter for the season opener. The recent announcement that may give fans a better idea.
Plus, a narrow escape. Coming up in your GMA First Look, how a young girl's quick thinking may have saved her from an attempted kidnapping. You're watching 7 Action News this morning.
In this morning's GMA First Look, an ABC News exclusive, a 6-year-old's quick thinking helping her narrowly escape an alleged kidnapping attempt in broad daylight.
It's forever etched in our minds, that scream.
The Ohio family's surveillance video capturing it all. You can see Kennedy just steps from her front door, taking out the trash. When the stranger appears, police say he tried to drag her, Kennedy letting out a piercing scream. The man quickly letting go, the whole encounter lasting less than 10 seconds.
I'm so proud of her.
And now Kennedy and her parents are sharing their harrowing story.
He wouldn't have let go of her if she wouldn't have pulled and screamed like she did.
Coming up at 7 a.m., more of our exclusive interview and what the girl's father did that helped police catch the suspect. With your GMA First Look, I'm Ariel Reshef, ABC News, New York.
Yeah, that scream. I mean, that'll make your blood curdle. All right, time now is 5:24. Let's turn to sports now. The quarterback picture for the Wolverines may be a little clearer with the announcement of team captains.
Yes, 7 Action Sports Director Brad Galley takes a closer look at our morning sports.
Cade McNamara is one of Michigan's 5 captains. Players voted on Thursday, and the U of M quarterback who is battling J.J. McCarthy for the starting job, he said he's gotten much better this offseason. McNamara said he is by far playing his best football that he's ever played in his life right now.
I'm extremely honored, to be elected captain, for it to be a player-only vote, and for your teammates to recognize you as a leader of the team. There's no greater accomplishment, I don't think, especially at this level.
Lions practice today in Allen Park. It is their final practice before they travel to Pittsburgh for their preseason finale Sunday against the Steelers. After that, the first 53-man roster needs to be set. That's by Tuesday at 4 p.m. The Tigers are opening up a series in Texas against the Rangers. That starts tonight. Tigers were off on Thursday. Our Leo's Coney Island game of the week, we will be live from Wayne State. Belleville, the D1 state champions last year, taking on Novi. We'll have a live report at 6 and highlights here in studio at 11. Excited. High school sports seasons are kicking off. Those are your morning sports headlines. I'm Brad Galley.
It's so exciting. It makes me ready for fall now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice and football. I know. People don't want to hear it, but it's coming. All right. Time now, 5:25. Filing new charges.
Yes, a Flint rapper allegedly behind a murder for hire plot in Sterling Heights. How long he could spend behind bars for the plan if convicted.
But first, extra incentive. The steps being taken by Detroit police to make sure there are enough officers manning the streets as summer winds down. You're watching 7 Action News this morning.
You're watching 7 Action News this morning.
Keeping officers on the street. The city of Detroit offering extra incentives to officers to keep the city safe through the end of summer. How leaders hope to encourage officers to work overtime.
Also, supposed mastermind. New charges filed in an alleged murder for hire plot. how long a Flint rapper could spend behind bars if convicted.
Plus, too much marijuana in Michigan. The potential impact on the recreational industry in our state.
Good morning, early risers. TGIF, we made it to Friday. We always love Friday.
Oh, man, just saying Friday makes me feel better. Hopefully it does to you too. All right, let's get a check of the forecast now. Not just any forecast, but your Friday forecast with 7 First Alert meteorologist Kevin Jean.
The last Friday of August. Isn't that crazy to think about? Just, time's been flying by. We do have a really good weekend on tap. We're starting out today that it's pretty mild right now. The temperatures are mild, mid to upper 60s, around 70 degrees. In fact, still 71 in Detroit, Livonia, Warren, St. Clair Shores. So most of Wayne County about 70. And you get in northern Oakland County, Oxford, 67 degrees. And Sterling Heights and Macomb County, about 65 degrees right now. A lot of clouds this morning. We've had a couple of spotty showers. One rain shower right now. This has been the biggest one that I've watched. This has just moved east of I-75 from Newport and the Woodland Beach area, and that continues to move farther away. So a couple of these spotty showers, they're going to be isolated through the morning, but drying this afternoon. The humidity is going to be dropping this afternoon and this evening. High of 80 degrees today. Chance of a couple of spotty showers through about 1 or 2 p.m., but it's going to be dry for your Friday evening and Friday night plans. Dry weather Saturday, Sunday. Chance of rain will pick back up Monday and Tuesday. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Taking a look at the morning drive eastbound I-96 in between I-275 on that to Southfield Freeway if you're heading to Detroit's west side. That's an 8-minute drive. We are also looking good northbound Southfield Freeway if you're heading from I-94 towards Allen Park up towards Southfield near the Lodge. That's a 10-minute drive. So we are looking good out there this morning. This is I-75 in Grange Hall. No crashes out there slowing you down.
Well, starting today, any Detroit police officer working overtime will now receive double pay.
The executive order coming from Mayor Mike Duggan, who says that this bump in pay is to help curb gun violence in the city by keeping more officers out on the streets.
Now, 7 Action News reporter Kiara Hay joins us live now. And Kiara, it's DPD's goal here to increase police presence as summer winds down, correct?
Absolutely. And if you visited downtown at all this summer, you've probably noticed it too. Mayor Mike Duggan says they've had to deploy hundreds of extra officers every weekend, but now it's kind of hard to keep up with that pace, so they're hoping this extra incentive will fill those empty slots.
Determined to make it a safe summer in the city, Detroit city officials increased police patrols every weekend starting in May, focusing in on downtown and other hotspots that draw big crowds. Mayor Mike Duggan says the equivalent of 200 to 300 additional officers were needed every Friday through Sunday to help in their efforts to deter gun violence. But as month 3 of OT nears, volunteers are harder to find. Duggan saying, quote, as the city enters the last month of back to school, Labor Day weekend, festivals, and end of summer gatherings, it's becoming much more difficult to secure officers to work the necessary overtime shifts to maintain the police presence Chief James White believes to be essential. So, to keep up morale, Detroit is dishing out more money, doubling it to be exact. Mayor Duggan approving the request in an executive order. The increased pay starts today and will end on September 26th. The double pay is a bump up from time and a half previously allotted for working overtime. The additional officers will help to increase the police presence at concerts, festivals, block parties, and sporting events.
So where is this money coming from? In that executive order, Mayor Mike Duggan says some of it is coming from DPD's budget, but then there's also supplemental funding that they didn't elaborate on. Live in downtown, Kiara Hay, 7 Action News.
Yeah, and